friends, so I received a very exciting package from McGrath today, and it contained these two beauties. I never did order the Mothership Rose one, so when this came out I decided to get the 1 and 2, and this is the special packaging. I'm so sorry for my friends who were unable to order the limited edition packaging when they wanted to. I think it's such a shame that there wasn't enough stock when I think they kind of know that these products are going to be very exciting and anticipated, and there'll be a lot of customers. A lot has happened since I filmed my last video, and I wanted to say that I really hope everyone feels welcome in my channel and that I am absolutely aligning myself with Black Lives Matters. This is a really hard topic to talk about, but it comes down to respect for human life, equality for all, and to all my dear friends who are Black and are hurting seeing all these violent videos and have grown up with a childhood knowing such discrimination, my heart pours out to you. I am absolutely an ally to your cause, and I believe in the sanctity of your life, the value of your life, and that you deserve respect. I hope, like I said, that you feel welcome in my channel to talk about these issues that are so important, and I hope to talk more about these things as well, especially how it relates to beauty and discrimination within brands, and it needs to stop, right? This just needs to stop. Yes, beyond that, let's talk a little bit about makeup, and this is the look that I ended up creating, and I'm absolutely in love with this palette right here. Let's get started. My eyelids are already primed using a clear eye primer from Sephora Collection. Pulling out Rose 2 palette and going into Naked Blush, this color here, with my Esom S33, starting with this peachy pink matte. And I'm drawing a line from my crease to my temple out towards the end of my brow, and then in by the inner corner. This color is applying very smoothly. Nice and pigmented. From here, I'm going to grab Rose Seduction, the vibrant pink, and put this into the inner corner of the lid. Oh, that's so pretty. When I was swatching this one, I was a little concerned that it might not have the punch I was looking for, but it does not disappoint. That is so pretty. I'm going to go ahead and use the multi-chrome with my finger here. Look at that shift, right? From the most beautiful teal to lime green to orange, and finally to like a vibrant violet. It's so incredible. Very smooth. I'm gonna pop this onto the lid. And then with my brush, pick up a bit and meld it into my pink. From here, I'm going to bring this into the outer corner. Blending it into the coral we first laid down. That shift is very pretty. I wonder what the difference would be if I dampened the color. I'm debating whether or not. I decided to try it with my W21 brush and a bit of MAC Fix Plus. Let's see if it makes a more liquid eyeshadow effect. Oh yeah, for sure. Just gonna pat this onto the center of the lid. I don't feel like I'm gonna bring it all the way across. What I already did just in the center here. Give it a little bit of an extra smooth finish. I'm using a really tiny pencil brush. This one is from Hakuhodo. I'm gonna pull in Eleganza, this shimmer here. I've been dying to try this color. It's so pretty. It's like a rose mauve with sparkle, but it's also very smooth. And I'm going to pop that into the inner corner. Oh yeah. That is poppin'. With the S33 and a bit more of the hot pink, I'm going to blend that edge. There's just too many colors to choose from. They're all so stunning. I think with this Morphe M321 sort of fluffy pencil brush combo, I would like to pick up a dash of this extreme burgundy. Yeah, extreme burgundy. And bring in a tad bit of depth. Right in the center here of the crease. Or more like the eye socket on my eye shape. I'd like to start doing the under eye, and I think I want to use Divine Dusk. This beautiful shimmer here. And with my little pencil brush, start to line underneath the inner corner, connecting it to that inner corner color. I'm bringing it towards the center of the under eye. For this outer edge, I'd like to dip into Extreme Burgundy and really deepen that out, kind of packing it into the lash line. I'm going to start to creep upward on this outer edge to elongate the eye. And then I'm going to switch to my S33, which is nice for blending, and pick up Naked Blush and begin to blend the lower edge. Okay, I'm curious how this glitter at the end here will layer over the multi-chrome. This one is called Astral Pink Moon. I always love when she includes this type of glitter formula. It's just glam and beautiful. It's sort of like this flaky, sparkly, beautiful. Taking this flat liner brush from Isom, the T05, I'm going to dip into the Extreme Burgundy and stamp this into the lash line. So I'm forming a soft, smoky wing by continually building up and away, just slowly, kind of evaluating as I go to see how far I want to bring it. So yesterday I was hit by a car on my way home, and it was really scary. I do have some like neck and back and shoulder soreness and stiffness, but I'm okay. Our car is pretty messed up, but yeah, I was in the left lane of a 2-lane street, and when I was approaching an intersection, I was aware of the car next to me, and they tried to turn left even though they were in the right lane, and they didn't see me, so they slammed into the side of my car. I was so aware of them, I like tried to brake, but it wasn't good enough, and it really freaked me out. Like, I don't know, it could have been so much worse, you know. So I need to get a rental car today, so I'm just blending that top edge of the liner in with the multi-chrome. I'm going to go ahead and clean up underneath here with some micellar water from Garnier, right? Yeah, from Garnier. And then I'm gonna take a kohl liner and some mascara, and I'll be right back. Okay, now that mascara and eyeliner is on, I'm gonna go ahead and start with Complexion. I figured since Pat McGrath eyeshadow palettes, why not use Pat McGrath Complexion as well. So I'm taking the primer, Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Primer, Base Perfection Sublime, and starting with that right in the center of my face. And then I will use the foundation. The color I have is Light 3. I have been getting quite a bit of sun lately, so I'm not sure if this still matches me. I think I might mix a little bit of liquid bronzer in with it. Oh, by the way, it's my NARS Laguna liquid bronzer that I love. Hey, that looks pretty good, right? Yeah, I tend to tan really easily. Like, instead of burning, I tend to tan, if that makes sense. So my color's always changing this time of year, depending on how much I'm driving or playing outside with my nephew, etc. And while I still have been quarantining, like doing the whole stay-at-home thing, I have actually been getting quite a bit of sun too. Oh, look at that. I ended up using my fingers for my foundation today. I didn't intentionally do that or anything. Just sort of happened. I did my mom's makeup the other day, and she looked so beautiful. She got some pictures taken. My parents have been married for 35 years. Isn't that awesome? I mean, they're just amazing people, but I admire their marriage a lot. Man, I forgot how much I love this foundation. I really do. It looks so pretty. Very skin-like. Very glad it's matching with the bronzer. Okay, so I'm leaving around the eye look because I'm going to clean all that up with concealer and focusing on coverage around the bigger planes of my face. I'm loving how that looks, actually. I don't know if it's just the fact that it's been a while since I've done a full face, or if it's just how amazing this foundation is, but I'm really impressed. That's beautiful. So I'm pulling out my Pat McGrath concealer. Again, a bit too light for me at the moment, but that's alright. I'm gonna take some and blend it in, and it'll be sort of a form of highlighting. And with the Pat McGrath concealer brush, I'm gonna apply this. By the way, this color I have is L2. Start to work this in around the eye, blending that lower edge first because it's easier, to be honest, and then working my way up towards the eye and using little back and forth motions to push this product into the smokiness, cleaning everything up, smoothing the edges, blurring the lines, brightening, reshaping. I do the same thing for the top edge, right by the brows, and just brighten that up with concealer. I think I'd like to take a bit more of that bronzer and use my concealer brush and bring in some warmth. I think right along the nose, right along those cheeks. Okay, so the next step I want to do is powder, and I'm taking my Pat McGrath loose powder in light 1, and I'm just going to use this to set, especially around the eyes, because as you guys know, I'm not very oily at all. I'm dry, so I like to avoid using powder where I don't need it, but I do like to put it around the eyes because it can create a really nice, flawless, soft blend. So with this little Real Techniques brush, I'm going in and blending those edges. I'm going to use more of a patting motion underneath where I have possible creasing, and then I can go and buff. Sometimes if I try and buff right away instead of patting it in right there, it can skip because of the folds of my skin. Okay? Ooh, I love that. And I've got a tough to hide lupus spot here, so I'm going to be sure to add a little bit of powder and then pat in with my finger some extra coverage with my liquid cream concealer. And sandwiching a product with powder, liquid powder, can really help with coverage. Okay. Foundation mixed with bronzer and trying to adjust the hard to cover spot. Here, here. Okay, so for the eyes, I want to take this Real Techniques brush and go in with this beautiful highlighter type of color called Skin Show Rose Opal. Stunning, stunning color that just is almost exactly my skin tone with a pearly sheen. Okay, I don't even know where I left off exactly. This whole filming process is taking a really, really long time because I keep getting calls about the car accident, and I'm actually like super uncomfortable. My back hurts a lot. Anyway, so I finished the eyes, I think, and powdered. Oh, okay, so I'm really excited because when I was looking at this palette, I thought that this color would be a beautiful blush on the cheeks, and that's in the name, you know, so I'm gonna try it on the cheeks. And I want to use a really soft brush that won't pick up too much. Goat hair kind of picks up a lot, you know, so I'm thinking my favorite little squirrel hair brush from Shakuda, the soothing brush, and I'm gonna try this on the cheeks. So let's see how this applies. Oh, that's so pretty. This reminds me of that peachy color, the Luminoso from Milani. Like, really pretty, but matte. A little bit on the nose, across. Oh, how gorgeous. Oh, I remember where I left off, I think. I was meaning to use this Real Techniques brush and go in with this highlighter type of color. Right on the brow bone here. Oh yeah, it's so pearly. Oh, I'm really struggling. Okay, we're almost there. Alright, I'm going to take a separate brush. This is the Esom T49 and it doesn't have anything on it. It's clean, and I'm going to just buff that cheek area a little bit. This makes me so happy. I'm tempted to use this as my highlighter. I originally was going to use my Pat McGrath Trio, but I think I'll still use that for my bronzer and use this as my cheek highlighter. So I'm going to take my little Pat McGrath highlighter brush and pick up some of that and sweep it along the cheeks here. Oh, that is stunning. Oh, I love that. Makes the cheek just look glassy, doesn't it? Okay, that makes me so happy. I'm just piling more and more on. Take a little on my nose. Pretty. Okay, so using my Pat McGrath highlighting trio, I think I'm gonna take the bronze over here and just lightly sweep that underneath the cheeks. Okay, and then brows and lips. I think so. For the lips, I'm thinking maybe Madame Grage. Wait, hold on. I didn't buy any of the lipsticks from the collection, but I do have Christy, and I believe that one is part of the collection in different packaging. Oops. I dropped my 1995. There we go. Okay. Back in its little home. So Christy is a beautiful pinky nude, and I don't wear it enough. I really ought to wear it more because it's so beautiful, and it's a matte. But I don't remember the last time I wore it because I tend to go for colors that are deeper than my natural lip tone, and this one's just a little bit lighter. And to be honest, I probably normally would pull out a liner, but I'm just uncomfortable at this point, so I'm gonna move things along. But I would normally use a lip liner just to clean that up a bit. But I think she was definitely right in including this as one of the sort of recommended lipsticks for the eyeshadow palettes, because it really does pair nicely with all of those colors that are in the eyeshadow palette. I'm trying to just grab what's in front of me from my travel makeup bag. And this is so pretty. My mother-in-law made this makeup bag for me. I use the makeup in there when I'm on the go. I'm just going to use the powder that's in there and very softly reshape and fill in my brows. Man, I wish I still had microblading done in my brows. Okay, so this is the final look. I'm so excited to have this palette in my collection. This one too. I can't wait to do my next look, which will feature this one here. And they look so cute together. I am just thrilled that she chose to go with these fun packaging. And I'm so sorry for my friends who weren't able to get the special packaging. I know that can be so disappointing, and I hope that Pat McGrath rethinks the amount of product she orders for releases like these, because I think she really does know how much people love her products and want to participate when special packaging gets released. And I think it's a bit of a shame that they overlook how many customers want to order her products. Like I said at the beginning, I never want anybody to feel left out in my channel. I want everybody to feel absolutely welcome and like they belong in this world of beauty. And I love you all, and I will catch you in my next one. Bye guys!